Article 3 today, which is titled Hashing and Collation Handling. Hashing is a technique of indexing a file, and sometimes when the file has some overflow, then how is it going to be handled? And when there is correlation or conflict about a particular value, then how is it going to be handled? So we see all these things as we move. Now the tool to be used there is Microsoft Excel. The activity says one, we should create a hash generation or a hash table for IDs 1001 up to 1010, and using division and using multiplication. Using division by following hash equal to ID modulo 7, and multiplication is by using hash equal to floor bracket open 100 times, then bracket open ID times 0.618 minus floor bracket open ID times 0.618 close. In Excel, we just have to add another, we have to make some insertions there. That is floor.math, floor.math. That is, it is using a mathematical function. We as well come back to here to say also floor.math. So math. So this is what we are going to use as the formula. And when the table is being created, I think it's okay. We move next to activity 2. We have to create a kind of collision diagram to show one linear probing diagram. We should show how the slots given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. Then how are these IDs going to be generated, and then what do we see as the resultant value when there is a prop. And we also have to draw what is called the separate chaining diagram using arrows for collision. We see all that. And you are expected to create a hash table comparing both methods. And secondly, use probing, linear probing, to show prop sequence for to show the prop sequence for collision. And then 3, we create a diagram to show the linked list in terms of the chain we created. Now this is done easily in Microsoft Excel, and in Excel you create a table, and that table is going to be handled in this way. We use our multiplication and division formula to create the table. That is, this table is called the hash table, using multiplication and then using division. Using multiplication, remember the formula. When you click here, you see the formula as it is here. Floor.math, blah blah blah, up to the remaining. The formula continues downwards. So when you get a single value, you then copy it downwards. And when we are going to use division hash, that is ID modulo 7, then we treat it this way. Excel treats it starting by the same mod equal to mod, then your cell value, that is A2. Remember our A2 is 1001. Then you put mod 7. So this is just what is required in hash table. So the same hash table now we transformed into the slot props. When you check here, the slots you have here 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 5, 6. Then it's repeated for 0, 1, 2. And the reason behind that is that means 101 modulo 7 is equal to 0, and 1008 modulo 7 is equal to 0. So it means they belong to the same bucket when trying to save these files. Similarly, 1002 and 1009, they also belong to the same storage area, the same bucket, and as well as 1003 and 1010, they also belong to some location. So when you look at the props, the slots are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 0, 1, 2, 3. And the IDs are, as usual, 1001 up to 1010. Now, what is happening in the prop table is um, for those values up to 6 here, we're trying to fix these values, the 0, 1, 2, 3, 1008 to 1009, 1010. Maybe to try to fix them in some certain positions. Now we check here, is it empty? No, it's not empty. You put 1. Then slot 2, slot 1, is it empty? No, you put 1. Slot 2, is it empty? No. Slot 3, no. Slot 3, slot 4, slot 5, slot 6. All these ones will be bearing the value 1, 1, 1, 1. So the next one is going to be, since it is repeated, so instead of 1, this one will be we'll go to position 2. 1009 is going to 3. 1010 is going to position 4. This is how the table is going to look like. So this is called the linear probing table. Now when we look at the separate chaining table, the separate chaining table refers to these probes we talked about. That is 1008 should be in the same position as 1001, and this one is going to be in 1002. This one is 1003. So this is exactly what is happening here. 100A, 1001 and 100 that have the same bucket of storage, so they belong to slot 0. So you indicate how they are going to be linked just in the linked list. That means 1001 is linked to 1008, 1002 to 1009, 1003 to 1010. So this is how we show the linkages. This is how we show the linkages. Now, this is what is required of you in the separate chaining table as well. So this is typically the end of this practical 2. So this is what we are expected to have in practical 3. We created our hash table comparing both methods, that is multiplication and division. We created linear probing table to show the prop sequence for collisions. We also created the diagram for the chaining, which is a kind of a linked list. So we now move to practical 4.